All right, first and foremost, you're gonna stop. You're gonna look at this chart right here. You see this chart? You know what this is for? I'm gonna make it a little bigger in a second. What you're gonna do is look at your PlayStation 3. Look at the back of it if you have a FAT. Look at the back underneath, wherever you have to look. I don't exactly know where they are on each PlayStation, but look on the back of the FAT. I think you look at the back of the bottom of the Slim. Look at the back and check your serial number. See how it corresponds to this chart. That is a big deal. Write it down. Write it down if you have an NOR or a NAND. Just write it down now and we'll get into the rest of the tutorial. You know my tutorials, Kavi's Tech Guru tutorials, super easy, no baby talk. Let's go. All right, so I made this big so that everyone can see. So hopefully all of you can see the numbers and what you have to pick in the future. Take your time, pause the video if you have to, and write that down. Remember to write this down. Write down which console you have and which one you have to do. If you have a Slim and you have the Chech 20XXAB, I'm just gonna read it off like that for ease for everyone. You have to do NOR in the future. If you have a Chech A, B, C, E, G with the date code 68, you can see it right there. You have to do NAND. Look at what you have and then write it down for the future. Moving on. All right, welcome to another tutorial by me. This is for 4.90. So if you have upgraded your PS3 like a dum-dum to 4.90 or like a smarty pants trying to be cute, I'm gonna help you fix it, get it back in custom firmware, because you know it's broken if you can't use custom firmware. That's what this thing is for. It's a beautiful device. Where we're gonna start with is your computer. I'm assuming you have a computer. Of course, you know you need that. If you're coming to my tutorials, you know we're here to trim the fat. We don't have all that other stuff, no baby talk, no nothing. So make sure you have your computer. Make sure you have that thumb drive formatted to FAT32. If you don't know how to do that, you probably shouldn't be messing with this, but I will show you. All right, so after you've inserted that thumb drive, you're gonna see something like this. Your thumb drive is gonna pop up, whatever name it has, is gonna be in your left-hand side. If you wanna go to this PC to make it a little easier to see, but I'm gonna go here because I know mine is Sony. It has some data on it from another hack previously for the PlayStation Classic, but we're gonna go ahead and erase that on mine because I'm doing this to show you. So you're gonna take your mouse here, you can hover over where it says Sony, you're gonna right click that, you're gonna hit format. All right, now mine is coming up as FAT32 because I already have it. If yours doesn't come up as FAT32, you're gonna have to go ahead and download GUI format. I will put a link in the description to GUI format. You download that, you open it, you find your drive, and then you format it to FAT32. I'm not gonna explain it in this video. This is a trim the fat video. That's what I do with my videos. This video is to move you along without the baby talk. However, if you need help, I will put a card right up here and you can look in that video and find how to do a FAT32 format for your thumb drive. All right, next you're gonna go to the link that I provided in the description to download the custom firmware. So click that link, you're gonna get a page just like this. Once you get this page, you're gonna wanna scroll down to download. I don't have to scroll, but if you have to, scroll down, hit download, and you're gonna go and download that to your PC. So just wait for that download to finish, and then at this point, we're doing what we usually do. We're just gonna put the thumb drive back in the PlayStation and update the hybrid firmware. All right, now when it's done downloading in the browser, because it's gonna download in the browser first, then you can save it to your computer. I would save it somewhere you're gonna remember. I save mine to my storage drive. You can save yours to your desktop, anywhere. So what you're gonna do is go ahead and navigate over to the folder that's housing that file. It is a zip file, so what you're gonna do is extract it. I like to do it the easy way. You can do it your way. I just right click it, just extract it. Okay, boom, it's extracted. The folder is popped up. Now that is the MD5. You don't have to put that in there, but you can just take this PS3 folder here. You can copy, you can cut it, whatever, and you just put it right on the root of your drive that's formatted FAT32. Okay, now we're moving. We're gonna get you to the PlayStation now so you can actually install this thing and show you how really quick. Make sure you come to your drive here and you just make sure you hit eject so you can safely eject it. Then you can go ahead and pull it out of your computer. Okay, our thumb drive is out of our computer. Now remember, we're gonna put this in the rightmost port, the port that is closest to the power button. So if you're looking at the PlayStation straight on, and you see the power button, you're gonna wanna move over until you see the USB port that's first, and then you put it there. Not the port that's all the way on the left if you're looking straight on, the port that is furthest on the right. Let's throw it in there and see what it looks like. All right, so we have the thumb drive in there. So what we're gonna do now is go all the way over here on the PlayStation, all the way to system update, okay? You're gonna go to update via storage media, and then you're gonna follow the prompts. I already did this, so I'm not gonna do it, but just update via storage media, follow the prompts, and when you come back, you should be right back at the cross media bar, just like this, except you're gonna have the hybrid firmware installed. In this video, for the purposes of speed, I'm gonna show you how to do it using someone else's host. Now, if you want to do it using a Python host on your own computer, I will link you to another tutorial, or I'll post a video on how to do that, how to set up that host a little bit later today. And you can watch that video and then come back to this one and do it. But for the purposes of speed, and for most people, because I'm doing this tutorial for everyone, not just the tech savvy people, we're going to use the hosts that were already provided by other people. So shout out to these people. I'll link them in the description, and you can give all the props to them that you need to give them. But that's what we're going to do for this video. And like I said, if you want to host it on your own computer, which is recommended, that is the recommended way, I will make another video tutorial on how to do that. All right, so we're at the cross media bar. We're going to go straight to the internet browser. Now press triangle. It's always good practice to make sure your browser's set up and nice and clean so you don't go through any issues, right? So what we're going to do is go to Tools, hit X on cookies, make sure they're allowed, hit X on JavaScript, make sure it's on. We're going to go to Home Page, okay? Make sure that's set to blank. If not, you just hit Use Blank Page. Just scroll down one, tap down one on the D-pad and press X. Okay, I'm going to hit triangle again, go back to Tools. I'm going to delete my cookies. Hit triangle again, go back to Tools. I'm going to delete my search history. I'm going to hit triangle one more time, go up to Tools, delete the cache. Then I'm going to hold circle, close all the way out of that browser, and I'm going to go right back in. We've cleaned up our internet browser. We've gone back into the browser. We're just going to hit start, and we're going to type in this very specific address. So I'm gonna type it in, and I'm gonna say it out loud so you can follow me. So hit square until you get all the way back, and until it's blank, until there's nothing there. Okay, you're gonna type in HTTPS. Okay, now you press R2. Okay, R2 will get you the colons that you need. Colon. So HTTPS colon. Press R2 again. Go back down, / PS3. Oh, sorry. I actually made a mistake. I'm just gonna, not even gonna cut the video. I'm just gonna show you. I made a mistake, so I had to go back, and the colon's right there. Sorry, I couldn't see. Okay, so HTTPS colon / PS3 addict. So ADDICT got GitHub .io, and let's throw a little slash at the end there. So now that you have that all typed in, just hit start. All right, so it's all typed in there, the website's up, and what you're gonna wanna do is navigate over to Flash Writer for HFW. Now you can read this, I'll read it for you. It says, this is an unofficial update by Element 7 of the old PS3 exploits HTML.js writer. Recommends to self-host the files locally. It is being hosted here for those people who cannot do so. It can save a flash dump to USB storage device before writing. Keep the dump file in a safe place. Click here for the release thread. If the tool says your PS3 is not CFW compatible, you can still use hen. Click here to continue. Okay, so now we're here. Remember that huge disclaimer I gave all of you? Like, please look at your serial number, look at this image and write it down. That's what this is for, because if you mess this up, well. So, depending on what you have, you're going to choose NOR or NAND, okay? And as you can see, your USB device is there. Your USB device is going to be in USB 000 if it's in the rightmost port. and you only have one plugged in. Remember, if you used your rightmost USB port, you don't have to change anything. Just leave that USB the way it is. With me, it's gonna ask me to update to 4.90. Like I said, this PS3 is already hacked, so I have no need to do that. However, with you, you're just gonna continue to follow the steps. Now, after you click X on NOR NAND, it's gonna run some checks. The first check it's gonna do is run the minimum firmware version. You'll then get to a screen that says all checks are passed and you can dump the flash. Click the dump flash button, but don't do anything else. Wait until you get to the next screen which says patch. Don't patch it yet though, because we have to do one more thing on the computer. You're going to go to a link that I'm providing below in the description and you're going to download the dump checker. Now, if you have a NAND system, if you click the NAND, you're going to have to use a different tool, but right now we're going to focus on this one. I'll make another video and I'll explain how to use that tool set. All right, at this point, we're going to take our thumb drive and put it right back in our computer. Now for you, you're going to see a file like this. It's going to say PS3 flash dump, etc. .bin. What you're going to want to do is take that. You're going to take that file and you're going to drag it right over the PS3 dump checker. Now, I'm not going to do it because I just created this file for the purposes of the tutorial, but that's what you're going to do. Now, the PS3 dump checker tool will do its thing, and if it says okay, then hit no. It's going to ask you if you want to patch, hit no. Don't hit yes. Now, I borrowed this image from the forums on PSX Place just to show you what it's going to look like, but you're going to go ahead and now click patch NOR flash memory. Hit that and just wait, be a little patient, and when it's all done properly, your screen should look like this. That's a good screen to see. Patch operation successful. Now, what this means is that your flash memory is patched. Now you can go ahead and install your custom firmware and get your PS3 up and running like it should be. Now, once again, you're going to want to use a link that I provided in the description. This time it's for EvilNat. So you're going to go down, click that, and then hit download. It's another mega download, so it's going to download and then ask you where you want to save it on your computer. You'd be wise to save all of these files to the same folder. All right, now this is a RAR file. So for those who don't know, you have to download either WinRAR or 7-zip. I have 7-zip, you can use WinRAR, it really doesn't matter. I'll provide links in the description to both below. So I'm gonna click show more options, 7-zip, extract here. That's just my preferred way of doing it. Now, after extracting, it gave me some files. It gave me the PS3 folder, the links, the README, the MD5. We're just gonna need this PS3 folder for now. Now, there's a few ways to do this step, but I'm gonna do it the safest way I think that you can do it. So you can go to your thumb drive, the one that you've been using with your PS3, and you have your PS3 folder in there with the update, with the PS3 update.pup. What I would do is just remove this folder completely, and then go ahead to where you have your PS3 folder you just extracted from EvilNat. Take that PS3 folder and drag it over to your thumb drive. I think that is the safest way to do it. Okay, time to safely eject your thumb drive. So just right click on your thumb drive and hit eject, or eject safely if you're on an older operating system. All right, we're getting close to the end, and remember, this is not HEN. This is a custom firmware installation, so make sure you really want to go through with this. It's too late, you already flashed the NAND. Okay, so take this thumb drive and put it in your rightmost port on your PS3. All right, now after you do that, you're gonna do the typical thing we usually do. We're gonna go over to settings. It's right here, and then we're gonna go to system update. You usually have to scroll up. We're gonna go to update via storage media. I'm not gonna do it like I said because I've already have my system configured the way I want it. But you will go ahead and do that and do everything the same way. Follow all of the prompts like you normally would. All right, now when that's done, your PlayStation is gonna reboot. It'll say EvilNat and it's over with. You've just installed custom firmware. It was that simple. Like I said, I'll be doing a tutorial on how to host the Python server on your own PC. Like I said, I was just trying to make it easy for everyone to access so that you can get this done as quickly as possible. Now, if you wanna do it the other way, which is recommended, a link will be provided when I upload the tutorial. Okay, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to please like the video, please subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment, like I said, if you need any help or you just want to say something nice. I'll do live videos every Friday at 11 p.m. So if you need help, please check the live video. Just come chat with me and we can troubleshoot together. And I'll also be doing live troubleshooting and hacking modding tutorials on Saturdays. You're just gonna have to catch that. I don't have a really designated time yet or a scheduled time, so I'll be doing that and you're just gonna have to catch it. But I'll make sure that I schedule it earlier in the day so that you can see it at least and have some sort of warning that I'm about to stream later live and get this going. Thanks again for watching and have fun with your Evil Nat PS3.